Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down and 3. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
To throw now, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful. It
certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll run with ETN. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal, Giants.
ETN will take it in for the Giants touchdown. Well, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Let's go. 60, cup 19, cup 19.
To throw is Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Gomez. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now is Daniels. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
12 yards on the play, but it's 3rd down.
Third down, here's Tracy. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, dangerous pass there that's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent. Especially when it's a division matchup, so I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The first catch for Judy, good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
These two teams all tied after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4. Again, running right, Etienne. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Now Dart. Side by Howard. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Less than a yard.
They'll try and run for him. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing his Dart. Throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
To the air, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he will take it away for a Giant touchdown. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 7.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Ty Chandler, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Throwing his dart. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Here's Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back in their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get two more stops and escape this drive.
To throw is Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Tracy going to get it on first down. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Dart going to look to throw here. And this will be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Scatterboo will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And it's a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Here's Daniels. pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
To the air goes Daniels. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get it, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
It's a gain of 7.
Etienne once more. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Antonio Gibson. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They go play action. Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gomez. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
19 Lions. Tag. Viking 18. 65. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Now Daniels. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 2. 60 Bison. 6 Buffalo 18.
Daniels looking to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing now is Daniels. On the slant, Burks. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9
18, 5
at the 46-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Thibodeau. He beat the O-line and recorded the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. Set. Panther 6.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw now, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and 9 now. Now Daniels going to keep it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Daniels going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's Washington that scoops it up. 40-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Throwing from the gun here. Dart. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On third down, here's Etienne. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
First down.
Throwing, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. There it goes, a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
2nd and 6. And this one's incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
21.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 12.
And now an audible here into something else. Throwing his dart. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
16 yards. That's another Giants first down.
A give to ETN running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
To throw his dart. He'll get this off to ETN. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Let's go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
2nd and 10.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
From the gun, dart. They'll try and do this himself. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So nothing doing there. And it's 2nd and goal. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side with ETN. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mustang 19. Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Operating from the gun, Daniels gets it to Burks. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Here's Daniels. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's got it. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Krusky Bear going to try and push his way in. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. At the 60, at the 60.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Giants, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.